Can I tell you something most women won't like hearing? Men don't learn your standards from what you say, they learn them from what you allow. Let that sink in. Because I think so many women believe if they just communicate enough, explain enough, love enough, eventually he'll understand. But people don't remember your speeches, they remember your patterns. And whether you realise it or not, every single day you're teaching people how to treat you. Let's say you're dating someone and you tell him, I don't tolerate disrespect, and a week later he cancels your plans last minute. No apology, no effort to make it right. So you stay quiet, and a few weeks later he does it again, and you stay, and then it becomes normal. Now you ask yourself, did he learn your standards from what you said or from what you accepted? That's the difference, because people don't build an opinion of you through your words. They build it through your consistency, because actions always speak louder than intentions. I honestly think one of the biggest mistakes women make is believing potential deserves more chances than behaviour, because potential has kept women in relationships for years. He's a good guy deep down, he's just been through a lot, he's going to change. Maybe, maybe not. But here's the uncomfortable truth: you don't build a relationship with someone's potential. You build it with who they choose to be every single day. Hope is beautiful until it becomes a reason you abandon yourself. Can I be brutally honest with you? Women are incredible storytellers, not because we lie, but because we explain away behaviour that shouldn't have been enough to walk away from. He didn't mean it, he's just stressed, maybe I'm asking for too much, nobody's perfect. At what point do we stop making excuses for everyone else and start making promises to ourselves? Because every excuse costs something, usually your peace, your confidence, or your self-respect. Everything changes the day you stop negotiating your own standards, not because life suddenly becomes easier, but because your decisions become clearer. You stop convincing yourself to stay. You stop explaining disrespect. You stop chasing consistency from people who have already shown you who they are. Here's something I wish every woman understood. Walking away isn't confidence. Walking away is self-respect. Confidence comes afterwards. Every single time you choose yourself, you build trust with yourself. And eventually, that trust becomes confidence. I genuinely believe self-respect changes every area of your life. Not because the universe rewards you, but because your decisions change. You stop undercharging, you stop saying yes when you mean no, you stop settling for clients who don't value you, you stop staying in relationships that leave you questioning your worth, you stop chasing people who are comfortable giving you the bare minimum, and without you even realising it, you create space. Space for better people, better opportunities, better conversations, better relationships. That's what abundance looks like. It's not just about money. It's no longer accepting what costs you your peace. This is something that I've thought about a lot. Why do we pray for a better life while holding on to the very thing that's stopping us from living it? Because sometimes we ask God for abundance, then keep choosing environments that drain us. We ask Him for peace and stay around people who constantly create chaos. We ask Him for a healthy love, then keep entertaining unhealthy behaviour. Maybe the answer to your prayer isn't another sign. Maybe it's the courage to finally let go. Because God can open doors, but He won't force you to walk through them. I think this is the hardest truth in this whole video. People can only keep disrespecting you if you keep convincing yourself to say. And that doesn't mean someone else's behaviour is your fault, it isn't. But your healing, your standards, your boundaries, they're your responsibility. No one else can protect them from you. And maybe that's the real reason self-respect feels so powerful. Because the moment you stop expecting other people to value you, you start valuing yourself. One thing I want you to remember is this: men don't learn your standards from what you say, they learn them from what you allow. The same is true for every relationship in your life. Your standards aren't proven in conversations you have, they're proven in the moments where you're forced to choose yourself, or somebody else's comfort. Because every single time you betray your own standards, you're teaching yourself that your feelings don't matter. But every single time you protect your peace, you become the woman you keep praying to be. So the next time someone crosses the line, don't ask yourself, how do I get them to respect me? Ask yourself, what am I about to teach them by the decision I make next? Because that's the moment that they'll learn exactly who you are.